Now, with Arsenal preparing a second hit for Viktor Gyokeres, United look like they've gone ahead, obviously understand that maybe they need to obviously try elsewhere. And guess what? Hugo Ekitike is what United are really in for. And they've officially entered the Hugo Ekitike race because they believe they might not obviously be triumphant into the pursuit for a player called Viktor Gyokeres. Rokani David it is on the United Matters channel, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. This is the channel that brings you your latest news and information in here, and let's obviously take it where we expect it to be buzzing at right now. So for those that are really watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Before we get deep into this story of Hugo Ekitike, who is Hugo Ekitike? Now, Hugo Ekitike is a 22-year-old player that plays for Eintracht Frankfurt, 1.9 meters tall and is 76 kilograms. Last season he played 33 games, he scored 15 goals and 8 assists as a player. And for your information, it's not the first time that United is interested in Hugo Ekitike. Even when he was crossing from Reims to PSG, United were really linked to the player, but PSG went ahead to win the race. And by that time, he was not as expensive as he is right now, as we are coming in for him, or all in for him. Now, exclusive. Man United have now officially entered the race for Hugo Ekitike. Manchester United made contact with Eintracht Frankfurt within the last 48 hours, expressed concrete interest and gathered all relevant information. Liverpool and Chelsea remain in the race, and now Man United are in as well. Price tag is 100 million euros. Now, you know, sometimes you feel like the story is not really giving you vibes to even discuss about it, because when you look at Hugo Ekitike, they are calling in for 100 million euros. And for Viktor Gyokeres, we ran away because of the 80 million euros. And you ask, does this really make some perfect sense? But what makes perfect sense is the journalist that is obviously trying to put out this story, Portugal. He's a tier 1 journalist coming in through from Portugal and works for Sky Germany. He's a credible journalist, and this is where we have to give him a benefit of doubt, as he's really putting in a very, very big case in front of us as the fans of football. Hugo Ekitike, talented French forward, and I tell you what, he's really good. But as I understand, Man United has been having problems for really getting in these youngsters, and this is why I believe that unless otherwise the deal of Mbeumo is done, we should obviously get in for these young strikers, because they need service. He's really talented, but he will need service. And whoever is thrown in at Manchester United, the demand will be huge for goals. That's what people are really forgetting. And that's why, however much United has gone in for Ekitike, I believe if it's not Gyokeres, it should be Vlahovic or Victor Osimhen for me, because they really have the experience to handle the pressure, and they'll be knowing the level of work and expectations they'll be acting at, because our fans are really very demanding. That's what I want to really tell you. So that is exactly about a club known as Manchester United. So Hugo Ekitike coming to Manchester United, I think we can't really get him. Why? Chelsea is in for this player, and for Chelsea, they are really having a very huge budget, and we all know to it that they are going to be playing to the FIFA Club World Cup, and if that money makes it to their accounts, they can obviously use it to bring in anyone. Chelsea is there. Arsenal is not there. Sorry, was there but left. They are in for 2 strikers, either Šeško or Viktor Gyokeres. But when a story like this lands after we've gone ahead to learn that Arsenal has gone ahead to put in a bid for Viktor Gyokeres, what crosses your mind? United back to its spinning game. They are spin masters, and they know to it that after not seeing United bidding for Viktor Gyokeres, obviously we will be here waiting to hear what they're going to be doing next. And that's why I'm really broadcasting the story of Ekitike entering the race. Sorry, United entering the race of Ekitike, meaning that the fans won't be as furious as they would have gone ahead to be if at all United had not obviously gone ahead to find themselves into this. I know calls are going to be made, but you can't make a call for a player who is 100 million euros, though you can negotiate it and it gets knocked down to 80 million euros, you know. Yet you have a player who is really proven and can come to your club for 80 million euros, and Ruben Amorim has already gone ahead to talk to him. So that's what beats my understanding, that from the 80 million euro player to 100 million euro player. Maybe the reason they can give us is that for Ekitike, we still have some time to negotiate, and no other big team has gone ahead obviously coming through and really make a bid. And secondly, United will have already gone ahead to make a sell of a homegrown player to go in for a player like Ekitike, something that the transfer of Viktor Gyokeres can't wait for, because Arsenal is going in full speed. So I think those are some of the reasons that we can obviously look at. But as I've already told you, after Mbeumo, it's not a forward next. It should be a midfielder. And I'm really shocked that we are not really pointing at midfielders right about now, because I believe we should be looking for midfielders, next after getting in Mbeumo, especially a player who can play as a number 8 and a number 6, in that double pivot. Look at Chelsea. They're having 3 players who can play as a 6 and an 8. Caicedo can play as a 6 and an 8. Enzo Fernandez can play as a 6 and an 8. Romeo Lavia can play as a 6 and a number 8. So if we don't really focus and really reach those levels, I tell you what, we won't get to where we want to be. I tell you, we won't get to where we want to be, for starters, because the club of Manchester United is having a lot in stock, especially to offload. And we need to bring in players. And if I'm Manchester United, I would have gone ahead to be negotiating deals for outgoings right now, because what is really selling the deal of Mbeumo is all about the money, because the player wants to come to us. He has gone ahead to give us priority, but guess what? We are not ready to obviously meet the expectations of the team that is selling the player, that is Brentford. So that is Manchester United for you. And I think they know what they are doing, and they are trying to spin a little bit and buy some time, but I don't think that we can get Viktor Gyokeres now, unless otherwise the club of Arsenal pulls out. But even if Arsenal pulls out, there are very many other teams that are in need of strikers and will join the queue to see to it that they really sign this player known as Ekitike. That is it. So, as it stands, this deal of Ekitike is one of those to watch. So the list of forwards that United are now interested in, though they want one, has gone ahead to protract. Gyokeres, Osimhen, Ekitike, Vlahovic, you understand? Jonathan David. So far there are 5, and you're waiting to see who will obviously be leading the line for the club of Manchester United next season. So, your reactions to United entering the Ekitike race as the Viktor Gyokeres alternative are welcome in the comment section below, with Rokan David being my name. And hopefully we will really get there slowly by slowly, and see to it that we really see this club really making a wondrous signing of a forward after Mbeumo, though for me I believe it should be a midfielder next. And get ready for our next video, which is obviously going to be a live stream. We are going to be live streaming onto this beautiful channel of ours known as the United Matters channel. And yesterday we did one live stream, and today we are doing another one, and hope you guys get ready. 2 hours from now, the live stream will be knocking onto your gadgets right about now. We out.